I am a killer, but I just killed my boss. A few days before, he gave me a job, assassinate a super rich man. But that night I failed. I only killed a dancer. In that moment, I knew I had to be careful. In this line of work, failure costs you. If you fail on a big target, the employer turns on you. I did everything to lose the hunters on my trail. I thought I shipped them off, but they had already found my home in the countryside. They wanted my location, so they cut my wife's face. I hated them in that moment. I stopped hiding. I wanted them to pay. My wife said the attackers were a man and a woman. They left in a green taxi. I dug out gear I had kept for years, and a fake passport for a disguise. I dressed like a tourist, drove the streets looking for a green taxi. I found it fast, but I did nothing at first. I only noted the taxi company. At night I went to their office, checked every car's GPS logs. One car had been near my house 2 days ago. I wrote down its plate. The next morning I waited at the garage. When the car left, I followed. When it stopped for a fare, I got in. I pulled a gun. I asked about the man and woman. The driver remembered them. The man was sturdy, the woman tall and thin. They took his car straight from the airport to my house, left an hour later, and went back to the airport. He didn't know where they went next. I knew he had given me everything, so I killed him. Now I had to find my employer. Only he knew my address. I used a fake passport to fly. I went to New Orleans. My boss lived in a building with tight security. You needed Face ID to enter. I posed as a cleaner and waited for a chance. Soon a courier opened the door. I grabbed a trash bin and followed, but there was another locked door. I crouched and pretended to drink water. The courier came back out. I jammed the door with my foot. I walked in with a gun and a toolkit. The secretary froze when she saw me, but my target was not her. I ordered she to tie the boss to a chair. Then I tied her in the bathroom. The boss knew why I was there. The employer wanted me dead after I failed. My boss was a businessman. He gave the hit and my address. I pressed him for the client's name, but he refused to speak, so I had to use force and drove 3 nails into his body. If not removed, he'd suffocate in 6 minutes. But he kept silent to the end. I put him in a suitcase. I left no trace. The secretary was terrified. She spoke before I asked. She took me to her apartment. There I found the hit order. It had the killers and the employer. Before I left, I had to do one more thing.